Got a couple jokes for you fellas today. First joke, see that Ford right there? It's going to make it to 200,000 miles. Oh, no. No, it's not. Anyway, the first real joke. So there was this pastor trying to raise some money, I guess. Uh, so kids could go to summer camp. A lot of pastors do that. A lot of churches do that. And he decides, you know what? I'm going to sell some Bibles because they just got some Bibles, and the old ones, looking kind of old every now and then. Church refreshes its stock, I suppose, and they were going to sell the old Bibles around town, just make some money, try to get money for the summer camp. So what they do is they have a bunch of volunteers coming up. I'll sell your Bibles, Pastor. I'll sell your Bibles. So you're getting volunteers coming up, and there's a fellow in the back. Kind of has a stutter. He came up. I'll sell your Bibles too, Pastor. Pastor was, well, I don't know how effective this fellow's going to be, but he was trying to help. So he gave him a couple Bibles, and lo and behold, an hour later, he came back with money. I sold the Bibles, Pastor. Wow. The fellow can barely talk. I don't know how he's doing it. The pastor gave him a couple more Bibles. A couple hours later, came back. Pastor's like, wow, I don't know how this fellow is doing this. He can barely speak. He's got that stutter. Gave this guy an entire box full of Bibles. Well, he came back the next day with a whole bunch of cash, and the pastor was like, you know what? How on earth are you able to sell all of these Bibles so quickly? And the fellow said, well, Pastor, what I do is I go to somebody and I said, if you don't buy one of these Bibles right here, I'm gonna follow you around town and read it to you. Boom, boom, psh. Now, that wasn't actually mean. I have a friend of mine who stutters, and he said that joke was hilarious, and he actually gave me permission to use it, so there you go. My next joke is another preacher joke. This one is a preacher man who had a church right before a bend in the road. You couldn't really see that far down the road, but he was putting up a sign one day. And the sign said, "The end is near. You best stop right now." And, cars whizzing by. Well, take that down, you religious nut. I don't want to hear that. And then down the road, around the bend, you heard, skirt, crash. Another car comes down the road, sees a sign. I'm not interested in your religious propaganda. Goes down the road. Crash. Little old lady comes out of church and says, Pastor, instead of having a sign that says the end is near, why don't you just tell them that the bridge is out? Boom, boom, psh. Get it? Because the bridge was out ahead. And he was like, the end is... Anyway, I thought that was hilarious. So, if you like my jokes, let me know. If you have a joke you just want to share. I was actually thinking about doing jokes as a one of my things on this channel. But I don't know. What do you think? If you have a good one, maybe I'll do more. Who knows? So, you have an absolutely wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the flip side.